So excited for this next story. Tucked away in northern Connecticut is a sweet home that feels like a Christmas wonderland.
So beautiful and cozy. And the man behind the magic is Bryan Cosham. By day, he's an elementary school teacher and a spin instructor, but he's also a home decor expert and a brand ambassador for Cottages and Bungalows magazine.
Our own Renee Danino took a little trip to his cozy little home. Take a look.
Our cozy little home. Oh my gosh, you guys, we are in my house. I just wanted to share a little bit. Oh, I'm so sorry. Bryan Cosham's with me. Our cozy little home. I do not live here. I wish that I did. Thank you for being on Great Day.
Thank you for having me.
So we've had you in studio.
Yes.
Now we're in actually his home. Bryan, first and foremost, tell me where the inspiration for being a designer, a decorator came from.
Definitely came from my mom. This was what she used to do for our holidays growing up. There was trees in every room. Every room had a theme. Every tree had a theme. And so I just took that on.
And now as a brand ambassador, which I know duties are wrapping up, tell me a little bit about this magazine and being the Cottages and Bungalows.
Yeah, so I am the brand ambassador, the 2024 brand ambassador for Cottages and Bungalows magazine, where I went out to their social media each week. I had a story and a DIY project or a styling of some sort, and then also wrote articles for each of the 6 issues. And so that's wrapping up this year. So it's a little bit sad to me that it's over, but it's opening up more opportunities for me.
Tell me a little bit about the inspiration of all of these holiday trees, tables, tablescapes even.
So I get a lot of inspiration from people on social media as well, from my Instagram, just seeing other people do design. There are definitely some accounts that I look up to. My good friend Kara at Little House on Chestnut, and Liz Marie Galvin, who is she is an amazing inspiration. So I've drawn a lot of inspiration from there.
And if someone wants to do a smidgen of what you have here, I mean, this house is out of bounds. I think Santa lives here. I think this is actually Santa's workshop. I'm waiting for Mrs. Claus to come out with some cookies right now. But can you give maybe somebody at home, a viewer, some tips and inspiration if they don't have as much as this?
Sure, definitely start off small. So we lived in a condo before we came here, and my style has evolved and changed over the years, and just start small. Start with that small little collection. I love to go thrifting, and you'll see in some of the other rooms these thrifted pieces that I find, and the collections, and just start that small collection and let it build.
Well, speaking of other rooms, would you mind giving us a little bit of a tour?
Absolutely.
And then we'll reveal how many trees this home has?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go. So Bryan, every room seems to have a theme, but I am seeing a lot of Santas as we're walking into your kitchen area. Tell me about all the Santas.
So, this year I decided to add some Santas to the decor. This was part of the big collection, you know, getting those vintage Santas, the vintage Santa mugs, and so this room sort of took its Santa theme, I guess, and I incorporated a lot of plaids. Plaids have always been a thing for me. So you see the plaid lunchboxes, the plaid thermoses, the plaid pillows, the plaid table runners, really bringing in that red in this room.
And is that a suggestion and a tip for a viewer if they're wanting to pick a pattern, pick an idea, and then build off that?
Definitely. That was sort of what the draw was the plaid and incorporating that. So I knew that I wanted to do plaid in this room. I found some vintage plaid things. I found those plaid table runners and pillows.
And Santa mugs. I think you have the most Santa mugs in the state of Connecticut. And
I wish. I'm still trying to collect some.
I understand Mrs. Claus was here earlier and she baked us some cookies.
Yes.
Can we try one, please?
Yes, absolutely.
I think we've been working so hard looking at all the decorations. I feel like it's time for a cookie.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you guys. This is the best assignment I've ever had.
Cheers.
We're gonna go look at more rooms. So Bryan, besides being one of Connecticut's best design influencers, you're also a kindergarten teacher. Do you take some of your crafts and share it with the kids?
I do. I love to do crafts with them. I love to do DIY projects and all the design things with them and teaching them about color and all those fun things.
And I noticed the room we're in now really has sort of a winter mountain feel to it. It's another themed room, but it's a cost-effective room. Talk about that when designing, about how to save money and make it last.
So this room was really designed primarily for my husband. He loves the outdoors. And so this is more of an ode to him with the deer and all those things.
That's beautiful.
So, yes, I created this room more for winter because after Christmas, I love to still have that cozy feel during those dark winter months. You know, being in New England, it's a long winter. And
course.
so I love having that cozy feel still in the house. So a lot of times I will create rooms that are cost effective because I'm using that decor over and over from season to season.
Where's the best place for a beginner to shop? You were mentioning thrifting, you were mentioning have a theme in mind, maybe plaid, maybe that's the style, or Santa's. What's a great tip for that?
I buy a lot on Amazon. I love supporting small shops. So I think that's such a great way to give back to the community. I do a lot of small business shopping on Instagram. I support a lot of the small businesses on Instagram. So follow along with me and I can definitely show you some of those places as well.
I know you have a lot of great tips, a lot of great ideas, a lot of great photos and inspiration. Once again, how can we follow you on social media?
It's over at Instagram at r.cozy.little.home.
And I do want to let the folks know at home that no wooden reindeer were hurt in the making of this video. That's a wooden reindeer up there, so Rudy's okay. Rudy's okay.
Yeah.
Listen, Bryan, thank you for asking me to move in here with you and living in this beautiful home. This truly embodies what the holidays are. It's got a lot of love, a lot of holiday spirit, and a lot of great ideas. So go back and watch this again and see how you can spruce up. Get it? Spruce, like the tree.
Good one.
I know. Up your home. I'm Renee Danino, and he's
Bryan Cosham.
All right, thanks, guys.
Bryan, that's amazing. You can follow him. Again, one of the best influencers we got going.
Yeah, you can follow him on his Instagram page. Be sure to follow him. It is our.cozy.little.home.
Amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
I love the idea of just the little, I would steal this, the little cake
Thing
tray
with the red bow. Unbelievable. Just
Yeah.
simple ideas.
Yeah.
Have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Your breaking news and weather is next on Eyewitness News at 4 for the afternoon rush. Join me there.